Happy Wednesday, high achievers. How is everybody doing? So, I actually came here today because I am asking you, do you have excuses? And probably you say, oh, I'm a high achiever, so I'm taking action all the time. I'm an action taker. I don't have excuses. I always go to the gym, do my work, wake up early, watch my diet. But just look your life. Is there any area where you have excuses? Might in your business or might with your hustle or with your work you don't have excuses, but do you have excuses related to your relationships or your family? Because that area of your life is also the part of your life. Because if you think about it, if you only work and then you only put effort into your work, then you eventually gonna be drained if you don't focus also on your relationships, on your self-care, on your free time, on your relaxation. And also is when you always in the striving mode, you don't realize certain things from different perspective and you can't adjust it when it needs to be adjusted. So when you take time off and from work, then you have a different perspective and then you start to be in the flow and you don't have such resistance when you are in the doing phase, and that time you can gain some new ideas, new perspectives, new intuitions flowing into you. And of course you can take time to take notes but implement it when you are in the working mode. So what I'm saying is that when you are in hustle mode and you are not the person who want to create a work-life balance every day, right? Because some people, some high achievers says that they don't have work-life balance every day. They have the work-life balance like in overall, like for example they work hard when they have to work hard for a couple of days and then they go on a vacation or they take some days off, or they take the family for a road trip. So I'm saying is if you are not the person who wants to have a work-life balance every day, then pay attention how to make it possible to take time off from your work during the weekends or even in the middle of the week, whenever you feel so, whenever your business allows you actually, but whenever you think you should do something different than working, because you should basically. So what I'm saying is that when your partner or your kids comes to you and then you say, oh, I can't spend time with you now because I'm in working mode and I'm very busy, but at least give them the chance to say, okay, but I'm gonna take you out at the weekend for a road trip, or I'm gonna take you out for a date on Friday. So always have a second thing what you can give them, not just saying an excuse why you can't be with them, because eventually, as I said, you can be burned out and then even you can lose people, like you can get into relationship issues if you are actually neglecting everybody around you because of your work. So I know that the many high achievers actually suffer from anxiety and stress and overworking and burning the candle on both ends, it's because they are the doing people, but you shouldn't be we are not human doings, we are human beings, right? So you need to take time off also to relax, to play, right? You work hard and you play hard, or how you say that. So what I'm saying is that don't have also excuses when it's about different other things despite your own career or gym or life. You need to also have a social life, you need to also have your family connections well done, because where it's going to end up is like when you burn yourself out or when you work too much or when you anti-social, then it's gonna hit back you emotionally, and then if you start to have emotional issues, then it can go also onto your health, and then you can have health issues through that. So that's why it's good to always have good relationships, good time for yourself and self-care and all of those things, because it can hit you back if you only focus on your work all the time. So this is what I wanted to talk about today, because some people, when you look at the title, like, do you have excuses? Yeah, like, no, I don't have, but it's not just about your work, it's all area of your life. right? You need to take care of yourself by taking care of your connections and your peace, and also your well-being, emotional and physical well-being. So it's all connected. Is not just the work and not just achieving success through your work, but also having a loving family or having loving connections who's actually supporting you. Because life is a roller coaster anyways. Life is always in the law of rhythm. So sometimes you strive, sometimes you don't strive, and then when you don't strive, then it's good to have a supporting family or friends who's actually still remembers you, not just before the striving time, but during striving time you also take care of all of these things. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to join my meditation library to do some samadhi meditation or ancestral defects release, karmic debts release, very powerful samadhi meditation is which brings your brain into delta brainwaves where you can bend reality and you can actually start to produce more of the necessary hormones. You can have a better sleep, more focus, healthier body, and a better mood. So it's it's lots of advantages of doing samadhi meditation and all the other meditations in the library. So just check it out on my website and see you inside.